Hello everyone, my name's Cannon Colgrove with Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks, and today we'll just be providing a brief tutorial on how to use the commercial use report for rivers that use this report. We'll be using the Blackfoot River as an example. So I've got the report open here in Microsoft Excel, and it is a little bit zoomed out, kind of hard to see, so we'll start by zooming in just a little bit. I'll go to View, down to Zoom, and we'll choose 150%. Okay, that looks better. So we'll just go ahead and start at the top here by entering the permit number. Then we'll go ahead and select the box next to outfitter name and enter the name. And finally, the outfitter license number. Alright, once that's complete, we can just start by entering the use. And we'll start with the date under the date column here. And go ahead and enter it into this format using the month, day, and year. Once that's complete, we can tab over, use the arrow keys to go over, or select number of clients. And we'll do the same for the rest of this. Now we'll choose the launch site that we used. By clicking on this, there should be a small arrow drop-down box that appears here. If you click on that, it will drop down all the sites that can be used. We'll select Cedar Meadows Fishing Access Site for this choice and come to the takeout and do the same. Now once we select a launch site and a takeout site, this next column, reach number, will show up, and here it shows a 2. This is the reach number that correlates to the section of river that was floated, and it should auto-populate once the launch site is selected and the takeout site is selected. After this, we'll come to the trip type, and it'll be the same as the launch site and takeout with this drop-down menu. We'll click on that and choose from these following options. And that completes the first row. And we'll go ahead and do that for the next day. And I'm just using the arrow keys to tab over from each column. Now once you've entered a launch site, if you choose to use the same launch site from a previous entry, you can simply type the first letter or first couple letters, and it should automatically show up for you. And we can try that again on the takeout. Again, 2 shows up. That is the reach that was floated using the launch site and takeout site. And trip type will be float fishing. And we'll do one more example here. You can also double click on the box. That works as well as clicking on the arrow icon. All the sites will show up here. Today we went from Harry Morgan Russell Gates. Now if you have a site here that you took out at or launched at that's not listed in the following drop down, you can choose other, or if it's a private access point, you can choose that point. Or if you're wade fishing or not taking out, just using a site, not floating, you can choose this top option, no takeout or wade fishing. If you do select a private or other takeout or launch site, just go ahead to this second sheet here where it says Notes. Right now we're on the Use Report sheet. We'll go to the second tab, Notes, and we can add notes of where the other takeout or private access point would be. That way we can use that information to provide a reach in this section. So we'll go ahead now and enter the remaining portion that we have for our use, and once we're done we'll go ahead and save that. Okay, so I entered all my user days for 2018. We could ignore the remaining false word in this column. Just means a reach number was not used because no user days were entered for those days. So this is complete. Now I'll go ahead and save this. I'll select File, Save As, and choose a unique name, starting with your outfitter name, followed by the year, and use report. So we'll call ours Fish, Wildlife, and Parks 2018 Use Report. And then we'll go ahead and save that. I'm going to go ahead and I opened up my email. We're going to just send this use report off now. So I went ahead and typed in a short message in a subject line, and we'll just go ahead and select Attach. And from our computer we'll choose the Microsoft Excel file that we'll need to attach here. I went ahead and attached it here, and we'll just wait for that to load. This is the Excel file that we imported all our user days into. I just attached it as a Excel file into this email. And we'll go ahead and send that to who we need to send it to. So I'm going to go ahead and send this Blackfoot River Use Report to Cannon, Coal Grove. And this is the email you can use. And we'll just go ahead and send that.